Today we're going to dive in and see what others are saying about the wonderful little world of Niceville, Florida. Sounds kind of like Pleasantville, doesn't it? Believe it or not, it can be a boring little place and people are a little behind the times. Hey, it's Mark here with the Hiller Group, brokered by eXp Realty. My team and I have you covered here along the beautiful Florida Panhandle, from Pensacola all the way through Panama City, where our team has been fortunate enough to help over 1,300 families buy, sell, or invest in real estate in this beautiful area in the past 10 years alone. So today we're going to review some of the other people's reviews about Niceville, Florida, and I'm going to give you my take on their reviews, and then maybe someday somebody will review me reviewing these people's reviews, and then somebody can review them. You follow all that? We're gonna review reviews. First review, quote unquote, outstanding schools, friendly people, and excellent city services. The town is well maintained and there are plenty of businesses available when needed. I agree with this one. The schools are ranked top in the state and there are many community services for our residents. It does lack easy to use public transportation though. The town as a whole is well maintained, but areas such as Bluewater Bay really get the star treatment. People need to remember though, Bluewater Bay is technically not in the city limits of Niceville. Next review, quote unquote, I love the people that live here. I love how it still feels like a small town, and this place will always be the place that I call home. If you had told me 20 years ago that I would live in Niceville, Florida, I would say you're insane.
You're insane.
But here I am with my wife, my 9-year-old daughter, going on 19 years in Niceville. Our daughter goes to the same elementary school that my wife went to, and my mother-in-law lives right across the street. This maybe really is Pleasantville. Talk about a small town? No, I'm not insane for living across the street from my in-laws. I love them dearly, and it was actually one of the smartest moves ever, buying the house across the street from them in 2019, right before COVID, because this allowed us a lot of much needed parent time when the kids were home for almost 6 months with the schools closed. Y'all remember that? That COVID thing honestly is so far in the past now, it feels like it was a couple decades ago. Gosh, I'm getting old. Here we are with our next comment. Quote unquote, Niceville has a great school system. One thing I would change about Niceville is the lack of activities, entertainment, and opportunities. I'd recommend adding a Target, a roller skating rink, or even just more sit-down restaurants. But the public schools in this area always strive for excellence, and that is most important. Again, the schools are the top ranked in the area and have been for years. Niceville High football and other athletics are also best in class. But yes, we don't have a lot of kids activities and there is a lack of shopping. Most take their short trip over to Destin or Fort Walton Beach for those needs. An older kind of rundown kids park, Honeybee Arcade, Turkey Creek, and Dog Park is just about all the kids' fun besides the regular sports they are playing. Publix, Aldi's, Walmart, Winn-Dixie, Ollie's, Walgreens, CVS are your main shopping spots to get the essentials. Not a lot of options. My wife would love a Target, and me, I'd love a Home Depot. And I'd love to never have a Target so it wasn't so close so my wife wouldn't be in there every single day. Next up, quote unquote, Niceville is okay, but ultimately issues of diversity and community force me to lower its ranking. As an LGBTQ student at local high schools, cultures of intolerance affect me negatively. Unfortunately, I've heard this a lot about our town. Our town can be behind the times and stuck in an old school mentality. Hopefully this will change in the future as our community and the world evolves. Next review, quote unquote, a pretty small community that feels very close together. Not very much traffic except during peak hours. Traffic is light in our area most of the time, except for the morning and afternoon rush hour, like 4 to 5 in the afternoon. It picks up, but nothing like the bumper-to-bumper traffic going from Niceville towards Crestview. Have y'all seen that? That's some bad traffic. Next review, quote unquote, nothing unusual, but it's a nice, peaceful town. The crime rate in Niceville is very low. The schools are some of the best in the state, and the people are friendly. We do have a low crime rate and phenomenal group of people at our police department. They work hard to make sure each instance is handled and cared for with professionalism. Our area has 1 police department and 3 fire stations. The most you usually hear about in our area are drugs, DUI, and car break-ins. My car was broken into a few years ago at like 8 p.m. It was my fault though. I left the door unlocked. Everyone, lock your car doors and your homes. These reviews will offer a different perspective on life in Niceville, including its strengths in education and community spirit, as well as the areas where improvement is desired. Comment your thoughts and perspectives on Niceville below. Thanks again for watching. Hope this was helpful, and we will see you on the next one. Hit the like and subscribe button.